Last class, I discussed about the bus organization of 8085, and address bus is, and here is the microprocessing unit, including the memory input output device, and address bus connected to all the device external device, just such as memory input output. As same, the data bus is connected in all the memory, all the device memory input output in bidirectional, and all are controlled by the control bus. Okay. Now come to the address bus. How many number of lines in address bus? No, address bus, its lines is the 16 lines, which is A0 to A15. Address lines of 8085 is 16, which is denoted as 0 to A15, and it is operated are sent peripheral device, but no means of addressing of total of 2 to the power 16, which is 65536, is which is 64 kilobyte. So the range of the address or starting range of the address is 4 times of 0, which is denoted as a hexadecimal number system, 4 times of 0, to maximum range is that 4 types of Fs, means 00 से start करके FF तक. तो ये मेरा एड्रेस लोकेशन है जो 8085 का. So addressing range capability is 2 to the power 16, means 64 kilobyte, and the address bus is unidirectional mode. And what is the meaning of unidirectional? But it is meaning is that it data transmit through in on direction. So which on direction? From MPU to peripheral devices. MPU to peripheral devices. Okay. Now next is data bus. What is data bus? Data bus is the group of 8 lines, and it is a bidirectional mode. Bidirectional mode means data bits are sent from MPU to peripheral device, as well as from the peripheral device to MPU. Means that microprocessing unit or microprocessing unit send the data bits to peripheral or external device, and same in the is receive the data from peripheral devices. Okay, and it is the data lines is capability. The 8 data lines enable to MPU or manipulate 8-bit data ranging. It is range is that 00 to start, and end is double F, means 2 to the power 8 is 256 number, and the largest number that can be appear on the data bus is 1 1 on and on 1, means 255 in base of 10, means decimal base, 255 in decimal base, and binary is the 8 times of 1. So 8-bit data range is 00 to FF. So it 8-bit data bus is, and the another very important thing is that it's how many bit processor, it's depend on the length of the data bus. So we are saying here the 8085 is a 8-bit processor because it is a 8-bit data bus, but its data bus length is 8-bit. If the data bus is length is 16-bit, then we said that it is a 16-bit processor. If the data bus length is 32-bit, then we called it is a 32-bit processor. So how many bit processor or depend on the length of the data bus. Any query regarding address bus and data bus? Okay, now it is data bus. So data bus is a unidirectional. Now come to the control bus. Now come to the control bus. So control bus consists of various lines carrying the control signals such as read, write, enable and flag bits. The control bus consists of various lines carrying the control signals such as read, write, enable or flag bits. I discussed about the flag later one. In 8085 there is a 5 flag bits or flag register. And the next point is that the control bus is comprised of various single lines that carry the synchronization signal. And the MPU means microprocessing unit uses such line to perform the third function, providing the timing signal. In step 3, what is step 3? I discussed when the timing, I explained the timing diagram. And the MPU generates a specific control signal for every operation, and it's performed such as memory read or memory write or IO read or IO write. These signals are used to identify a device type which the MPU intend to communicate. And MPU also perform the third function such as providing the timing signal of the operation. So main function of the control bus control the operation, and it generates a specific signal for memory operation, and it's perform such operations such as opcode fetch, memory read, memory write, IO read, IO write. And these signals are used to identify a device type which the MPU intends to communicate. Next is to communicate with memory. For example, to read an instruction, for example, such as example is that रीड ए इंस्ट्रक्शन फ्रॉम ए मेमोरी लोकेशन। मान के चलो कोई इंस्ट्रक्शन को, जो इंस्ट्रक्शन मेमोरी लोकेशन में उसको रीड करना है, तो कैसे कम्युनिकेट करता है मेरा माइक्रो प्रोसेसर विथ मेमोरी, हाउ टू कम्युनिकेट माइक्रो प्रोसेसर टू मेमोरी। For example, to read an instruction from memory location. So how the communication can be take place? First step, the MPU means microprocessing unit places the 16-bit address on the address bus. 16-bit address on the address bus means that its address, which address? The instruction address, which places the instruction address which stored in memory location. So first step is that MPU places the 16-bit address on the address bus, and the address on the bus is decoded by an external logic circuit, and the memory location is identified. The address on the bus is decoded by external logic circuit, and memory location is identified. And MPU means microprocessing unit send a pulse called memory read as a control signal. So microprocessor send a pulse is called memory read as a control signal, and the pulse activates the memory chips. Pulse activates the memory chip or on the memory chip, and the content of the memory location is 8-bit data are placed on the data bus. The content of the memory location means जो content है मेरा memory location का वो है 8-bit data which are placed in data bus, and वो क्या होता है data bus में placed हो जाता है, then brought inside the microprocessor, then brought inside the microprocessor. So how the communication takes place through the read and instruction from memory location? First thing is that MPU places the 16-bit address on the address bus. Then next step is that the address on the bus is decoded by an external logic circuit, and memory location is identified. Means which memory location? That memory location where the instructions are stored. That memory location is identified by the address bus, and the MPU send a pulse, because first I said that read the instruction from memory location. So MPU send a pulse called memory read as a control signal, because here the read instruction, and read where it is read from memory, so it is memory related operation. For this reason, a MPU send a pulse called memory read as a control signal, and the pulse activates the memory chips, and the pulse activates the memory chips. The content of the memory location are placed on the data bus. The content of the memory location are placed on the data bus, and it brought inside the microprocessor. I already discussed about the multiplexed address bus, which is denoted as AD0 to AD7, are bidirectional, and they serve as a dual address bus as well as data bus. So execution and instruction during, when we can execute any instruction, earlier part of the cycle means first part of the cycle, these lines are used as a lower order address bus, and latter part of this line used as a data bus. So the bus is called multiplexed address data bus or multiplex address bus. because at the same lines we can use multi-purpose. When are required is a address bus, we used as a address bus. When required as a data bus, we are used as a data bus. So it is called multiplex address data bus. Multiplex address data bus. Any doubt regarding address bus, data bus, or communicating of instruction or pin diagram or any kind of up to the first class to today's class? My voice is clear to everyone?
यस सर। अच्छा, कंट्रोल सिस्टम कंट्रोल बस में सर जो सिंक्रोनाइजेशन सिग्नल्स था सर, तो उसका क्या मतलब है सर?
Okay. The first thing, what is synchronization? What is synchronization?
सिंक्रोनाइजेशन सर क्लियर नहीं है सर।
I ask you, what is synchronization? Hello? What is synchronization? Actually, synchronization is a coordination of events. Means, hello? Voice clear? Hello? My voice is clear.
Yes, sir.
Actually, synchronization is a coordination of events. Means it's happened to same time. It's happened to same time. Means read, write, or data bus placed or the control signal at the sent as the same time. Means same clock period. What is clock period? It is the time division of the on T state. Means what is T state? T state is equal to 1 by A. So T state clock frequency I discussed about the latter when I describe the timing diagram. So synchronization is the coordination of event, means it's happened at the same time. Okay, means जो operation होता है, operation can be performed in the same time and synchronously means एक के बाद एक. Okay, clear? Next, register organization of 8085. Register organization of 8085. Screen is visible to everyone? Hello?
Yes, sir. But sir,
Okay.
that topic is not visible.
Register organization is not visible. Now is visible. Register of 8085 microprocessor is visible or not?
No, sir.
Okay, just wait.
Yes, sir, visible.
So now register of 8085 microprocessor. In 8085 microprocessor had several number of registers. So registers are used by the microprocessor for temporary storage and manipulation of data and instruction. What is the basic need of register? In register are used by microprocessor for temporary storage and manipulation of data and instruction. And Intel 8085 microprocessor has the following registers. One is 8-bit accumulator, or it is that register A. It is very important register of accumulator. One 8-bit register which is denoted as register A, and 6 general purpose register. I discussed it previously also, that B, C, D, E, H, L. 6 general purpose register which are P, C, D, E, H, L. Okay, and on 16-bit stack pointer. Just remember the architectural diagram of 8085, where I show this block diagram, where the accumulator also present, general purpose register also present, and stack pointer and program counter. So one 16-bit stack pointer, one 16-bit program counter, and another is the flag register, instruction register, status register, and temporary register. So these are the register of 8085 microprocessor. The first one is the accumulator and 6 general purpose register, instruction register, or temporary register, or flag register. All are 8-bit register, only except the stack pointer and program counter. These two are 16-bit registered. Stack pointer and program counter is the 16-bit registered. Okay. So register is that first one is accumulated or A register, and now I'll discuss each of one by one. So this is the register model of 8085. This is the register model of 8085. It is the accumulator, and here you see that in bracket here is 8. That indicates this register is 8-bit register. ये जो ब्लॉक डायग्राम ये शो कर रहा है ना सबको, the 8085 registers, ये जो ब्लॉक डायग्राम is visible to everyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So here is that you note that accumulator in site A is 8, and here is the flag register. There is a BC, DE, and HL. All are in bracket is 8, and next is the stack pointer, is it short is SP. SP is the stack pointer, it is 16, and program counter or PC is the 16 bit, and connected to the data bus, which is 8 line is the bidirectional, another is 16 line which is address bus, it is unidirectional. So I discuss each of the register. So here B, C, D, E and HL are called general purpose register. General purpose register. B, C, D, E, HL are called general purpose register, and these two are special purpose register, stack pointer and program counter, and this register is called flag register, and this is called accumulator or A register. And all the operation can be performed through microprocessor, through accumulator or A registers. Addition, subtraction, multiplication, any kind of operation can be take place with A register or accumulator. Now come to next, what is accumulator? What is accumulator? Accumulator is that it is the 8-bit register that is the part of ALU, means arithmetic logic unit. So accumulator, it is an 8-bit register, it is part of ALU, arithmetic logic unit. The register used to store 8-bit data and perform the arithmetic and logical, and the operation is stored accumulator for temporary purpose, and the accumulator also identifies as a register. A register. So what is accumulator? It is a register which is the part of the ALU, arithmetic logic unit, and the register and perform the arithmetical logical operation, and the result of the accumulator purpose, and the accumulator a register. Just for example, here the instruction of, here is the instruction of 8085 with B. Sorry, A comma B. What's happened here? Register to register B to register A. It will be clear. Just here example. Move A comma B. What will be the content of A or B? The content of the A is 20 and content of the B is also 20. Previously, the content of the A register is 30, but after the execution of this instruction, the A content will be 20. Clear to everyone? Hello?
Yes, sir.
But here B content is not changed because we copy the data from B register to A register. B register का जो data है उसको हम copy करके A register में just put किए हैं. Okay? So what is the function of this instruction? Move or copy the data from one register to another register. Here the register B to A. Okay. Next instruction is MBI A comma 32 hex. Here 32 hex data after the execution of this instruction. After the execution of this instruction, the A content will be 32 hex. And I say that in microprocessor it's operate only hexadecimal number system. Next is stack pointer. Next is stack pointer. So stack pointer is a 16-bit register. Stack pointer is a 16-bit register, and the content are temporarily stored in stack. So what is stack pointer? Stack pointer is the first stack. Stack pointer is the 16-bit register, and the content are temporarily stored in stack, and it point to memory location in read-write memory. It's point to a memory location in read-write memory. And what is the use of this? That it is used as a memory pointer. It is used as a memory pointer. Control the address of the stack. Control the address of the stack. And the stack pointer holds the address of the top element of the data stored in the stack. So function or another function is that the stack pointer holds the address of the top element. Top element, which top element? Top element of the data stored, where the data is stored in stack. Where the data is stored in stack. And the beginning of the stack is defined by loading a 16-bit address in a stack pointer. The beginning of the stack pointer is defined by loading a 16-bit address in stack pointer. For example, LXI SP 2000. LXI SP 2000. Here is the 2000 is the 16-bit address. 2000 is the 16-bit address. Each bit are 4-bit. Here 2 is 4-bit, 0 also 4-bit, here 0 also 4-bit, and this 0 also 4-bit, because this is a hexadecimal number. This is a hexadecimal number. So beginning of the stack is defined by loading a 16-bit address in the stack pointer. And example is that LXI SP 16-bit address, which is 2000 hex. So function of the stack pointer is that it finds the memory location in read-write memory, and it is used as a memory pointer and control the addressing of the stack. And also the stack pointer hold the address of the top element of the data stored in stack, and the beginning of the stack is defined by the loading a 16-bit address in the stack pointer. Next is program counter. It's a very important thing that program counter. Program counter is also a 16-bit register, but the function is defined from stack pointer. Program counter point the next memory location where data is to be fetched. मतलब जिस memory location से data को fetch करना है, हाँ, वो memory location को point out करेगा. To next byte is to fetch. मतलब जो next जो byte को fetch करना है. The program counter is a 16-bit register, and the microprocessor use the program counter register to sequence the execution of the instruction. To sequence the execution of the instruction. It's a very important part. To program counter register to sequence execution of the how execute the can sequence